Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Monday 29th September 2025 Aries. Your thinking should be clear today and your sharp focus adapts to revealing the truth of any situation. Your mind may be intertwined quite delicately with your heart, but the good news is that they're working harmoniously. You're able to stand back and see the rational, logical side of your feelings as well as the emotional. Tender sides of your thoughts may even appear, so please be aware. Taurus, don't leave anyone behind as you gallivant through your world today. You're so wrapped up in your adventures that you're unaware of other people who could use more attention. In your endless search for something bigger and better, you may have lost contact with the wonderful things you already have in front of you, so please be mindful. Gemini, love and romance are key aspects of the day and you should find the things that are relating to these aspects of your life. Your mind is much more penetrating than usual and your search for deeper knowledge can be quenched with less effort than it might normally be required. Your creative spirit is anxious to find out an outlet for creative adventure. Cancer, you might need to take a step back and turn your attention inward instead of outward. When it comes to love and romance, don't rush things. Patience is needed now more than ever. People are much more emotional than usual. Don't be surprised if you or someone you know becomes territorial when a stranger steps in on his or her private turf. Leo, your mind is like a fine sieve that filters even the smallest details from the whole. Nothing escapes your attention. You're right on top of the situation whether people realize it or not. Feel free to take your time and be patient. Facts may reveal themselves slowly, so don't make a major decision about something until you have all the relevant data. Virgo, you may feel like you're sitting on a pink cushion when it comes to issues regarding love and romance. Don't be surprised if there's conflict in this part of your life. If you're involved in a relationship, consider this bump in the road as a challenge that will make you stronger and bond you more tightly with your partner. If you aren't with someone, it may definitely be for the best. Libra, there could be some verbal sparring as you tackle the challenges that this new day brings. Love is on your side and you'll find that as long as you stay true to your inner strength, you'll come through with shining colors regardless of the events that transpire. Engage in activities and situations that promote your strengths instead of your weakness. Scorpio, you may try to explain something from your brain today when the true understanding of the situation comes from the heart. Feel the answer from deep within instead of trying to decipher it. Sink into the mood of the environment instead of trying to break it down into compartments that you can analyze and categorize. Consider the whole instead of the pieces. Sagittarius, your mind is especially keen today. You'll find that it communes with your anxious heart. Someone may have recently stepped into your life and now it's time to engage with this person on a deeper level. It's wise to take things one step at a time. Don't let your imagination get carried away. It could be hard to find the line between the imaginary and the factual. Capricorn, bask in each new day. Do your best to spread your sunshine, but don't be surprised if someone challenges the way that you think. There are stubborn forces out there working to steer you in the direction that they'd like you to go. Make sure that you're the one who remains in control. Keep up the positive outlook. Aquarius, love and romance should be going well for you now. Someone or something has sparked the detective in you and you're anxious to probe, inquire and seek the truth in every situation. Your grounded, stable and practical approach will be your greatest asset. Make sure you let someone else be the martyr today. You're the one who needs to take control. Pisces, the indecisiveness that you feel regarding certain issues may be amplified today. You may go to extremes from one side of the spectrum to the other. Work with this enemy by recognizing the value in both situations, putting your rational mind aside and letting your heart be the final judge. Something beautiful and comforting could come, so please let it catch your eye. This has been your daily morning horoscope for Monday 29th September 2025. Do have yourself a great day.
Well, hi there. It's Monday. Good morning. How are you doing? How was your weekend? I hope you had an awesome and amazing one. But nonetheless, this is a brand new week. So even if it was not a good one, this is an opportunity to start new, start fresh. Let's go on over to our news department and see what we're working with.
Good morning. It's Monday. Time now for the news with me, Timothy Polion. St. Lucia is facing a critical moment as crime continues to challenge the nation. During last Thursday's Royal St. Lucia Police Force press briefing, officials highlighted serious homicide and crime statistics, stressing the urgent need for targeted action to protect citizens and restore public safety.
2025 recorded 10,557 cases compared to 12,552 in the same period in 2024. This represents a 16% reduction, 1,965 cases in the total number of accepted cases. The reduction in the overall number of cases, 1,287 fewer cases, representing 18%, were detected in 2025.
Data shows the Central Division recorded the highest concentration of crime at 42%, indicating activity is concentrated in the nation's capital. Lamontagne stressed that ongoing dialogue with stakeholders will target the rising crime rate and highlighted priority offenses, many of which have seen reductions compared to 2024. With the next general elections on the horizon, United Workers' Party spokesperson Nancy Charles says the party is ready to challenge the current administration, emphasizing youth engagement, policy reform, and a vision for change.
The cry of the people predominantly is the high cost of living in this country and the fact that the Prime Minister and the government of the day has refused to do anything about reducing the high cost of living in this country. And that includes the high cost of fuel and how it impacts the high cost of living. The Prime Minister kept using terminology about imported inflation and saying that there is nothing that he could do, but all of a sudden he's now putting measures because we're on the eve of an election.
Charles criticized the tactics by the ruling SLP aimed at gaining traction ahead of the polls and called for stronger engagement by the National Security Minister to address crime and violence, emphasizing that public safety remains a critical concern. From classroom to podium, the St. Lucia Sports Academy is celebrating 6 years of turning talent into triumph, producing champions in both sports and academics. Standout graduates like Carifta gold medalist Nea Jules and St. Lucia Kings cricketer Keon Gaston showcased the Academy's winning formula of skill, discipline, and education.
We have students who've gone on to win the District 1 math competition. We've placed second in the science fair competition. And we have students right now who are captains of teams, national teams in football on the island. And we're very excited that we can and we are contributing to society's leaders right now.
Among the Academy's distinguished recent graduates is Nea Jules, who won the gold medal in the pole vault event at the 2024 Carifta Games and the silver medal in 2025. Tarek Edward, also a graduate, has been selected to the St. Lucia Cricket High Performance Center, and Keon Gaston is now competing for the St. Lucia Kings cricket team. The Eastern Caribbean is gearing up for a month of financial education and awareness as the 2025 Financial Information Month Festival officially launches on Tuesday. The regional event, now in its 23rd year, will be held virtually via Zoom on September 30th at 2 p.m. with Deputy Governor of the ECCB, Dr. Valda Henry, delivering opening remarks. Partners from across the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union will also share planned activities for the respective countries, highlighting initiatives in financial literacy, also business and entrepreneurship. Financial Information Month, coordinated by the ECCB, aims to promote a financially developed and vibrant ECCU region through workshops, campaigns, and collaborations with governments, also financial institutions, media, and community groups. The festival seeks to support sustainable economic growth and improve the well-being of citizens. The 2025 FIM Festival promises a month of learning and empowerment, encouraging residents across the ECCU to engage in building stronger personal and regional financial futures. That's the news. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Join us at noon for the Lunchtime Report. I'm Timothy Polio. Good morning.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a break and come back. privilege of having a chat with the Taiwan's ambassador to St. Lucia. She is such an uplifting soul, and she's quite versed and she's quite passionate. And I like that passion. I like the passion. Here with the ambassador for the Republic of China on Taiwan, Nicole Su. She is such a gem, and I am so honored. I mean, this is not my first encounter with you, but this time I get to actually interview you because CDF Taiwan with the Spotlight project has put together a wonderful collaborative effort here, and of course you would have seen how beneficial it is because everybody who spoke, everybody who participated, even those of us who are here just to view, we can see what just transpired here, and it's bigger than just costume building or just wire bending or robotics. So it's so much bigger than that. What was created here is a start to something remarkable. So let's talk about the partnership and let's talk about your involvement in ensuring that things of that magnitude continues to happen, and of course what you saw here today, what it means to you guys.
I am really, really impressed because obviously this workshop is a collaboration of ideas and creativities. Our facilitators has been here for only 2 weeks, and you can imagine that within 2 weeks you can really do very limited, but then with collaboration with the local artists here, because they're all most of them are experienced mass camp designers and costume builders, so they have already experience on how to build a costume. It's only that our facilitator bring in some of our experience, because in Taiwan, although we do not build costumes, we build lanterns, and we build large scale lanterns as big as a house big. So yes, so that means that you need to utilize, because you don't want to have just a static thing. You want to have light, and you want to have motion and so on. So that was when the idea came about to say that, okay, your carnival, perhaps there could be something that we could work together. So we're very happy upon the invitation of the Ministry of Culture and the Cultural Development Foundation. We have this particular master artist from Taiwan to come here to share her experience. And from what I see here, it seems that the artists here are enjoying this experience. I'm glad.
Absolutely. Now let's talk a little further with that in terms of Taiwan, and when we see representative, or we see a country that is, representing, or we have ambassadors in islands, sometimes we don't always get to see or feel their contribution so entrenched into falling back on the actual people. We tend to find a lot of that when it comes to partnership with Taiwan. The people, the creatives, they get to benefit a lot with the partnership. Is that the strategic goal of Taiwan?
Indeed. It is very important. Of course, we work with the government because, as I said, even this project is under the guidance, the auspices of the Ministry of Culture. But then, in a way, it is working with the people that we think most important. So, of course, we need a partner ministry, but then it is the people. For example, we have other programs. For example, the agriculture project, we work with the farmers under the auspices of the Ministry of Agriculture. So it has always been our goal that we work with a partner government agencies, but then the main thing is to empower the people. And I think that's something that we find very important, because we in Taiwan know how important it is as a small country, also island country. We both are, of course, our population is bigger, but then we know how valuable it is, the investment on human capital.
Absolutely. Now, that being said, what are some of the things, if you can go there with us, what are some of the things or areas that you're probably looking at future-wise to be able to imprint again, definitely ensuring that the people is empowered?
Culture is definitely one thing that we will continue. Also, as I mentioned, we have agriculture, we have also information and communication technology, because nowadays nobody can live without internet and computers, cell phones, and so on. And there is a lot of threats on cyber attacks and so on. So that's an area that we'd like to focus on. And right now we are working with the ministry and see how to strengthen the capacity of the government system. And also we have community tourism, for example. That's also working with the people, because we go to the communities and see if we could perhaps work with the community and see, we explore what is your specialty. Let's brand your community. It's not that we come here and tell you what to do. It's never that way how we work. We have project manager who have certain experiences, and then they sit down and talk to the community people and see, okay, maybe this particular community is very good at agro processing, or that community is very good at handcraft and so on. So we work together and we start from scratch, empowering these the people who make the handcraft, and then later on see how to make it into a sustainable business. So that's community tourism, community business revitalization. And also we have youth empowerment, youth and women empowerment. That's also very important, because in Taiwan, here in St. Lucia, we have young people who have a lot of potential, and then we would be very much interested in seeing how to empower the young people and of course women. So these are a few projects that we are looking at. And do I see which one did I miss? I think these are roughly the project that we are operating here. And then again, these are all with people. Our project managers go to the communities under the guidance of the ministries, relevant ministries, but then we go to the communities.
I really do love this. And thank you so much for, extending your time. You could have been having your refreshment, but to talk with us and share some of these things with us, we appreciate you.
Thank you very much. I enjoy your invitation and our conversation.
Well, hopefully that's not going to be our last, yeah?
Definitely not. We will definitely see each other very soon again.
Wonderful.
For sure.
I look forward to it. Guess what? 2 more days and it will be October. And you know how we do in October. OctoberFest is definitely a staple on the calendar. Of course, we've got to go on over by Rohan and find out what we're looking at this year, of course. Well, certainly it's that time again. We look forward to that. Listen, October is a time we look forward to OctoberFest. And we look but particularly because not only is October the Heritage Month, Creole Heritage Month, awareness and observance and all of the activities. But I love, we look forward to OctoberFest, because OctoberFest has made it their business to officially kick off the official Junior Creole activities here on the island. So we've gotten very used to that. Rohan, we are excited again. We always have to come through and touch base to see what's going on, because from time to time there's little tweaks. I know sometimes I hear they say we're having brunch this year. I say, listen, don't tell me nothing. I know who to go and talk to when I need my information. So here I am for all the details concerning Oktoberfest. It's that time again. Good to see you. It's been a whole year.
Thank you for having me, Maureen. Yeah, but excited, like you said, is the unofficial kickstart to the Creole month. We've done it for a number of years. This year, I think I stopped counting, but I think it's the 14th or 15th year. And remember that there was a break or two for COVID. So I'm very excited about it. Like you said, there's a few tweaks we'll get into. A lot of excitement, a great build-up as per usual. The tickets have been selling. Early bird tickets had sold out, I think, about 2 weeks ago. So looking forward to a very exciting experience again.
So we need the scope. We need to know where it's going to be happening again. Is it the same venue? What can we look forward to? Is it the same sort of setting? Are we going back as a brunch? All of the information. I like to know. I know last year, in terms of the curation of the samples of the beers that you brought in, you catered a lot for the ladies, because the ladies looked like they were coming forward. And I remember you gave me that nice little joke last year. So we want to know, where the headspace is at right now going into this year's celebration.
Okay, so a lot of questions. So let me clarify a couple of things. So we are repeating the venue, but we've extended on the venue. Okay. So in years past, when we used to be at Salmon's Park, I don't know if persons remember at Salmon's Park, we had what they call the arena and you had the Oasis. So the Oasis acted as the food area, and it allowed for us to use the main area, the main arena for the entertainment and the beds. So we said, okay, when we saw the success of last year, the garden we used, Gated Garden, was packed to the brim. So we said, okay, let's extend. So the Gated Garden area will be the food area or the food village. We're going to have, I think now 12 vendors. Wow. So you can imagine the variety of food that we will have, from last year being 6. So we doubled up on it. The bears. So persons were crying about the ability to not get enough of the foreign bears. But as we said, we had not done the event in a while, so we had scaled back a bit. Now there is when it comes to the variety, We have about 13 different options that you can get, and then we are bringing them down by, you could say, a pallet each. So I still advise persons, because come out early. You are not responsible for the best selling out, because you would appreciate there are a lot of people who come and they're going to purchase and they're going to keep buying and they're going to keep buying. But we don't anticipate that the bills will be sold out from an early time like last year. But we encourage people to still come out early, come out and enjoy the food, enjoy the drink. So the entertainment will be happening in the main area of Gaiety, and then the food which will be in the garden area.
What are we looking like entertainment-wise for this time?
So entertainment-wise, we start off with the folk bands. That was very exciting last year. I was pleasantly surprised. It's not something that I look out for, because naturally I'm so busy and involved in so many aspects of the event. But for some reason, I got caught up when it was happening, and to see the amount of interest and the fun and the excitement. We had the dancers from last year who were very good. So we're bringing them back. So there's a lot of different elements happening entertainment-wise when it comes to the Creole aspect, and that's what I truly love. It allows you to see what St. Lucia has to offer. Then we segue into the entertainment. So we have a number of DJs. There's DJs Cheng, I think Cool Kid, Kiddo. I don't want to forget anybody's names. If I did, you'd know definitely you're on board. Number of DJs, but then we go into the artists. So then now you go into a heavy denry segment element. So we have servants. I love servants from back in the day. It's Peter Soca style, so big up to servants. Umpa, you have Desiree, who just won. We have some of the Peter Soca stars artists.
Yeah, but you must, I don't understand. You have to have Mr. Carlton and these guys there.
Yeah, that had some hype and excitement to it. The guy who won with the Wire song.
Now let's talk about pricing and tickets, how we coming in, or what's the cover charge and all of that.
So the tickets are, I think, right now you see the most reasonable tickets you can afford in St. Lucia is $80. As the regular, it was $65 early bird, and that had sold out, like I said. I think for the experience that you get, it's really just a nominal fee. Really and truly, at the end of the day, Heineken St. Lucia always prides itself on bringing things to the consumers and our customers that they can truly enjoy. So this is not a make money event. This is a sustainable event, an event that allows persons to come out and enjoy. It's a great avenue for the vendors to come out and sell. Great experience for the people who come out to party, people who come out for food. I also want to let persons know we brought back an element where you can buy what we call a dry stock. So essentially, when you walk in, if you want to purchase in bulk, there's a limitation when I say in bulk. So you're not going to come out with 5 cases, but you have the ability to buy particular products and bring it back to your vehicle or bring it back home. So that happens early on in the day. At some point, there will be no re-entry. So we encourage persons who want to do that. You can also walk with your cards. You actually do have now the card machines.
Okay, awesome.
It's something that persons have been begging for a number of years. So that's an aspect as well. So you could walk with your cards, purchase there as well. I would advise persons though, when it regards to the tickets, because we are still looking at cutting up at a certain point, that I would advise persons to buy the ticket. Don't wait to pay at the door, because they may not be door sales. If the event is completely sold out.
Ron, well, we look forward to what's to come. OctoberFest it is. We outside like Dormat this year. All right, we look for me there. Absolutely. All the best.
Definitely. And we just encourage persons once again, drink and live responsibly. And also, you must be 18 and over to access this event.
Well, thank you, Rohan. And I guess we'll be outside on the 5th of October for OctoberFest. Up next is SocaCize.
For this morning's workout, we will be doing a cardio soca jam routine to Drunk Again by Skinny Fabulous. Okay, up here. Hey! Take it up here. Hey! 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it here. Hey! Up and down. Hey! Again. One more. Come to me. Let's go. Push back.
I just cheat on my girl.
Let's go.
I drink the rum and start to make out with her.
Push back.
Now I have no more girl.
Okay, from here. Hey!
Getting up and up in the front again.
Woo!
I tell myself that I got
Four,
change my ways.
3,
No matter how I
4,
try, I just
3.
can't deny when I
Let's
think I
go.
want to mash up, mash up. Nobody can
Talk
talk
to
to me.
me.
When I think I just want to rip up.
Nobody can.
talk to me. When I think I just want to get mad.
They can't talk to me.
Nobody can talk to me. Nobody can talk to me.
Come to me.
I tell myself I want to vomit in
Push
this
back.
party. Whoops. I just vomit in the
Again.
party, but
Woo.
guess what? I feel good. Now restart
Take
the
it back.
party. I wind up on my best friend shawty. So
Come on.
if I get obnoxious,
Good.
I'm up on a big truck.
2 more.
Nothing to discuss. Just get me home. Tomorrow we fix up.
Come.
Watch home again. Getting up and up in the front again.
Take it here.
I tell myself that I got change my ways. But then no matter how I try,
4,
I just
3,
can't deny
2.
when I drink, I want to
Hey.
mash up.
Nobody can talk to me.
When I drink, I just want to rip up. Nobody can talk to me. When I
2
drink, I
more.
just want to get mad. They can't talk to me.
Take
Nobody
it.
can talk to me. Nobody can talk to me.
Hey!
They
Can't talk to me. Take it here. 4, 3, 4, 3. Come to me.
I tell myself I want to cheat on
Push
my
back.
girlfriend. Whoops. I just cheat on my girlfriend.
One more.
I drink the rum and start to make out with her friend.
Push.
I have no more girlfriend.
Hey!
I can't believe that
That's
I
a drunk again.
Well, that is our show for this Monday, and I'm going to leave you with this quote. Nothing in life is to be feared, only to be understood. So let's put effort into understanding, more understanding, so that we can have less fear. Enjoy your rest of your Monday, and we'll do it again tomorrow for another DBS This Morning.